皆さんお元気ですか？ Today's topic is Genki? How are you in Japanese? How are you in Japanese is Genki. Polite form is Genki desu ka? Or お元気ですか? Genki means good health, vitality. I have demystified what Genki represents in Chinese character in another video. So if you are interested in the origin of Genki, please check out the video link here. Genki desu ka literally means are you well? But actually we don't really ask how are you in general in Japan, especially who we meet often or daily. We usually ask how are you for the person who hasn't met for a while, but usually not in person, but over the phone or by letter or email. Also, usually we don't ask how are you for the first meeting. In America, people ask how are you each other for the first time. When I moved to the States, people called me for the first time and said like, "Hi, I'm Sarah from ABC Company. How are you?" For me, it was a little strange because I wasn't used to this custom. It rarely happens in Japan. Although there are some exceptions, like meeting with an elderly person or who is having a health issue that we knew it before the meeting. In this lesson, you will learn various ways to ask how are you and the alternative expressions in Japanese. Start with phone conversation because, as I said earlier, we usually don't ask how are you in person. But I will show you the alternative ways in person situations later in this video, so please stay tuned. Let's start with Genki, the casual way of how are you. So it's for casual phone conversation with your friends or family members who hasn't met for a while. Genki or 元気にしてる? 元気にしてる means how are you doing? してる is the casual form of している doing. We often skip E sound in casual conversation. You can add どう? どう元気にしてる? どう means how, but in this phrase, it indicates how is everything. どう元気にしてる? Or, in a conversation, we often pronounce it as どう元気にしてる? Or, どう元気にしてた? 元気にしてた means how are you doing? してた is the past tense of してる. Most of the time, when word ends with た is past tense. どう元気にしてた? Or 元気だった? 元気だった means were you well? There is small つ here, which means you need to stop there in the middle. だ だった. So many words are consisted of this small つ sound in Japanese word. So please check out the video link here to learn more about the small つ sound. Let's practice. 元気にしてる? 元尾が気にクイッカーしてる slower. 元気にしてる? どう元気にしてる? どうストロンガー元尾が気にクイッカーしてる slower. どう元気にしてる? Or どう元気にしてる? どう元気にしてた? どう元気にしてた? 元気だった? 元尾がきスモーラーだストロンガーたスモーラー元気だった? 元気だった? Polite expression is 元気ですか? When word ends or towards the end with です is present tense in the polite form, and ends with か is question. most of the time. More polite way is お元気ですか? When you add o at the beginning of the word, it becomes formal form most of the time. お元気ですか? Or お元気でしたか? Were you well? でした is the past tense of です。元気ですか? 元気がきスモーラーですか slower。元気ですか? お元気ですか? お元気がきスモーラーですか slower。お元気ですか? お元気でしたか? お元気がきスモーラーでしたクイッカーかスモーラー。お元気でしたか? or お元気でしたか? More formal way is お元気にされてますか? お元気にされてますか? means how are you doing? There is the R sound here. Japanese R sound is different from English. It's more similar sound to L sound. So you want to tip your tongue to the upper gum ridge. If you like to learn about the Japanese R sound, please check out the video link here. お元気にされてますか sounds polished. It's more often used by well-educated women, but also sounds great as sophisticated men. お元気にされてますか? お元気が気にスモーラーされてクイッカーますか slower。お元気にされてますか? Next situation is when you are talking to one person over the phone and ask how is everyone in the family or workplace. 皆さんお元気ですか? 皆さん means everyone in a friendly way. TV hosts often address to the audience. 皆さんお元気ですか? 皆さんお元気ですか? みなびがさんスモーラお元気ストロンガーですか slower。皆さんお元気ですか or 皆さんおかわりはありませんか? 変わる is the original form of 変わり which means change。皆さんおかわりはありませんか means has everyone changed and it indicates is everything okay with everyone。皆さんおかわりはありませんか？みなびがさんスモーラおかびがわりはクイッカありまストロンガせんかスロー。皆さんおかわりはありませんか？皆さんおかわりはありませんか？ or you can skip は sound。皆さんおかわりありませんか？みなびがさんスモーラおかびがわりクイッカありまストロンガせんかスロー。皆さんおかわりありませんか？ They sound very proper as an adult. Next situation is when you actually meet someone who hasn't met for a while. You can ask 元気だった? How were you? You have learned it earlier in telephone situation. It is past tense. Remember, when word ends with た is past tense. Or 元気にしてた? How were you doing? Polite expression is お元気でしたか? How were you? You have noticed they are all past tense because we almost only ask how were you when actually meet in person. But still not very common to ask how were you. We might often use other expressions instead of asking how are you or how were you. Here are some alternative ways of how are you. First one, 元気そう。元気そう means you look well, fine. Something so means look something or look like something. You can add だね at the end. 元気そうだね. When you add だね at the end of the sentence, it becomes more casual, easygoing. So it must be used with closer person only. 元気そう。元気が来そうくいか。元気そう。We often pronounce it as 元気そう or 元気そう。元気そうだね。元気が来そうクイッカーだね smaller 元気そうだね Polite ways are 元気そうですね or お元気そうですね When you add ね at the end of the sentence, it becomes friendlier and more conversational. Also, it indicates the meaning of aren't you or isn't it?If you just say 元気そうです or お元気そうです without saying ね at the end of the sentence, the subject is the third party person. He or she looks well. So, if you want to address the person who you are talking to, you look well, you want to add ね at the end of the sentence. 元気そうですね or お元気そうですね元気そうですね。元気が来そうクイッカーですね。slower。元気そうですね。or お元気そうですね。お元気が来そうクイッカーですね。slower。お元気そうですね。Also, you can say it in combination with other words. For example, 元気そうでよかった。よかった means feel relieved or it was good. 良い is the original word, which means good. で is conjunctive particle, which means because or and. 元気そうでよかった means I feel relieved because you look well. Or I'm happy to see you are well. There is small t sound here again. So stop there. か、買った、よかった。元気そうでよかった。元気が来そうクイッカーでスモーラーよかったストロンガー。元気そうでよかった。元気そうでよかったです。元気が来そうクイッカーでスモーラーよかったストロンガーですスモーラー。元気そうでよかったです。元気そうでよかったです。More formal way is お元気そうで何よりです。何より means most of all. So お元気そうで何よりです means It's great to see you are well. お元気そうで何よりです。お元気が来そうクイッカーでスモーラー何よりストロンガーですスモーラー。お元気そうで何よりです。お元気そうで何よりです。Next situation is when you are meeting with your friends or family members who often see each other. You can ask 調子はどう?調子 means condition. Something はどう means how is something. 調子はどう means how is condition. But asking general, how is everything? There is small yo sound here. ちょ It's similar sound to English. ちょ as in chore. ちょ調子 There is so many words are consisted of this small yo, you, ya sounds in Japanese words. I will make another video about this small ya, you, yo sound soon. So please check out the video link here later. In a conversation, we often pronounce it as 調子はどう?調子はどう? Polite form is 調子はどうですか?調子はどうですか? But I recommend you to ask 調子はどうですか to your close person only. because it could sound a little nosy. Unless you know something happened to that person. For example, got well from a health issue or just started new work or moved in a new place. In these cases, you can ask somethingの調子はどう? For example, if you know your friend got a new car, you can ask 車の調子はどう? 車 is car. の means of. 車の調子はどう? or 車の調子はどう? Polite way is 車の調子はどうですか? 調子はどう? 調子がしはクイッカーどうスモーラー調子はどう or 調子はどう車の調子はどうくるビガーマのスモーラー調ビガーしはクイッカーどうスモーラー車の調子はどう or 車の調子はどう車の調子はどうですかくるビガーマのスモーラー調ビガーしはクイッカーどうストロンガーですかスロー車の調子はどうですか車の調子はどうですか Or you can simply ask something はどう For example 仕事はどう仕事 means job Polite way 仕事はどうですか Or テストはどうだったテスト means test in English Remember, when word ends with だった is past tense テストはどうだった Polite way テストはどうでしたかテストはどうでしたか Let's practice 仕事はどう仕事ビガーとはクイッカーどうスモーラ仕事はどう or 仕事はどう仕事はどうですか仕事ビガーとはクイッカーどうストロンガーですかスロー仕事はどうですかテストはどうだったテスビガーとはクイッカーどうストロンガーだったスローテストはどうだったテストはどうでしたかテストはどうストロンガーでしたクイッカーかスモーラーテストはどうでしたか Or you can leave out か sound from the end テストはどうでしたテストはどうストロンガーでしたスローテストはどうでした Another expression is 大丈夫大丈夫 means alright, no problem. When it's a question, 大丈夫 it means is it alright? There is small yo sound here again. じょ It's similar sound to English name. じょうじょ丈夫大丈夫 You can ask something はもう大丈夫もう means already, finally. For example, 風邪はもう大丈夫風邪 means having a cold. 風邪はもう大丈夫 or 風邪はもう大丈夫 in a conversation. Polite form is 風邪はもう大丈夫ですか風邪はもう大丈夫ですか風はもう大丈夫風ビガーはもうクイッカー大ビガージョウストロンガーブスモーラ風はもう大丈夫 or 風はもう大丈夫風はもう大丈夫風はもう大丈夫ですか風はもう大丈夫ですか風はもう大丈夫ですかOr you can say it in the combination 調子はもう大丈夫 For example, 足の調子はもう大丈夫？足 means leg. 足の調子はもう大丈夫？ In a conversation. Polite form is 足の調子はもう大丈夫ですか？足の調子はもう大丈夫ですか？足の調子はもう大丈夫？足ビガーのスモーラー超ビガーシはクイッカーもうスモーラー大ビガージョーストロンガーブスモーラー足の調子はもう大丈夫？足の調子はもう大丈夫？足の調子はもう大丈夫ですか？足の調子はもう大丈夫ですか？足の調子はもう大丈夫ですか？ I hope you learned something new about Japanese language along with our culture, which I think different from your countries. それでは皆さんお元気で。If you like this lesson, please like this video and be sure to subscribe so you will not miss my future lessons. Thank you for watching on Japanese Conversation with Terumi. See you soon! さようなら